Hello my crafty peeps, it's Cheyenne from ecdesignstudios.com. Today is kind of a tips and techniques Tuesday sort of deal. So I made up a set of 6 cards with matching envelopes. These are the note cards from Stampin Up. They're the Whisper Whites. You can get them in Crumb Cake too. I've made you a couple. I made this one with you. So it's the note card size, which I believe is 3.5. Here we go. 3.5 by 5 is the finish, like front dimensions. So I'm going to show you how you can take and make a little box to hold these. And this is for the 6. The width of your box is going to vary depending on how much dimension you put on the front of each of your cards. But these are the dimensions that work for me, and I put a little dimension, not too much, but it's also paper. It's got some squishy room. Alright, so you're going to need your Stampin Trimmer. I do recommend this. This is a fantastic product. Y'all know how much I love my Stampin Trimmer. It's great. I can cut and I can score with it. I don't need to pull out my big old scoreboard or, you know, whatever. So it's all here. I'm going to use some fast fuse today. You can use tear and tape. You do need a pretty decent adhesive. You are making a box. Bone folder, some scissors, and dimensions for your card box. Alright, I'm using Watermelon Wonder and Smoky Slate. Now the dimensions for these is 5 1/4 by 6 3/4. So you're going to need one for your top, one for your bottom. Went ahead and cut it out of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, calling it a day. And then I'm going to use a belly band from Basic Black. This is 2 inches by 11 inches. Alright, so once you get all of that cut out, you're going to decide which you want to be the top and the bottom. So for this one, I've got the gray, slate gray, smoky gray, as the top, and the Watermelon Wonder as the bottom. Now I'm going to switch it up and do it the other way around for my next card box, because I want to be able to tell which one's different, because they are for 2 different people. Alright, so I'm going to take, let me zoom you in so you can really see. We'll get you set up. Alright, so you can see there's markings along the top of here, and there's even some over here on this side. I'm going to pull you down a little bit more. So I'm going to use this side to line up my measurements. And we're just going to score at 3/4 of an inch on all sides. So use your light gray one, that's your score one. The dark charcoal one, that's your cutting one. Don't cut, that would be bad. So I'm just lining it up. So right here you've got your 1/2 inch mark, your 3/4 inch mark, and then there's your 1 inch. So we're just going to line it up at 3/4 inches, and we are just going to score all 4 sides right there. Alright, so now we're all scored. While we're scoring, let's go ahead and get our Smoky Slate piece. Now, for the bottom of the box, you're going to want to scooch it over just a little bit. So we've got our 3/4 here, and then there's that little 1/8 line just right past it. We're going to line it up with that little 1/8 line. We don't want it too far off, just a little bit off. So it's, gosh, what would that be? Because 7/8? I'm not sure. It's just it's an 1/8 of an inch over from the 3/4 mark. I never claimed to be good at math. In fact, I'm not. It was my worst subject in school. Like, I have never gotten worse grades than I did in my math classes. It was really horrible. So yeah, right at 3/4 and go right over that little itty bitty 1/8 inch line. And that is all there is to that. Alright, we're done with our score tool, so I'm going to bring you out a little bit wider, and we can just pop this off to this side. Oh no, actually I lied. Let's go ahead and get our belly band done. So I'm going to bring you back in. There we go. Now with the belly band, now I kind of cheated with this one. So I had it, and I just kind of like loosely wrapped it around where I wanted it to go and kind of went from there with my measurements. But, you know, now I've got it from now on. So we are going to take on the 11 inch side, so the really long side, we're going to score at 2.5, and then we're going to score at 3.5, and then we're going to flip it around to the other side. So this is the scored side, this is the not scored side, and we're going to line it up at 2 3/4, and then 3 3/4. All right, there's that. Everything is scored. Now we can put the score tool aside, and let me bring you out wider. So what we're going to do now, we are just going to go ahead and use our bone folder on all of those score marks so that we can get some nice crisp edges. So go ahead and do all that, and I'll meet you on the other side of all this. Alright, so there we have all of our score lines. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn these 4 little corner bits into tabs. So how are we going to do that? We are just going to go ahead and cut right at that score mark, right into that little square, and we're going to notch each side of this so that it becomes a little tab. Now I chose to do mine on the long side. You could do them going this way. It's all your personal preference. This is just how it ended up happening with me. So that's what you're going to do on, ooh, focus, all of your corners on both your Watermelon Wonder and your Smoky Slate, or whatever color cardstock you chose. You can absolutely customize it to fit whatever you need. So go ahead and do that, and then we'll meet back here. Okay, so as you can see from these little trimmings, it's not much that you're taking out. You're just making them into tabs so that your box will go together just a little bit better. Alright, now throw some things around, because everyone has to have a diva moment every now and again. Take your fast fuse, turn your box over. So this is going to be the bottom of the box, the outside of the box. Go ahead and just put some fast fuse. Am I holding this? Nope. Ha! Hold your fast fuse up the right way. Step 1, and go ahead and pop some onto your tabs. Because these tabs are not very big, I do recommend working on like a silicone mat or a slick surface. Come on. Remember to get that little check mark, otherwise that tape will keep stretching and stretching and stretching. We're going to do the same thing to both sides. So you're putting your adhesive on the side that's going to be the outside of the box, because when we fold these up, these tabs are actually going to be on the inside of the box. And then go ahead and take your belly band too, and on one of your sides, go ahead and get a line of fast fuse on that. Alright, now be very careful, because we got a lot of live adhesive going on right now. Alright, so you're just going to fold up, tuck that tab in, and just line up your corners, square up your corners. That is all there is to this part. There we go. You've got your little box piece. This is also a great way to make organization for any of your drawers. Like this is a pretty basic box construction. You just have to alter measurements and everything. But yeah, and I know it involves math. It was tough. I had to plan this out first before I brought it to the video, so I didn't go and embarrass myself. Alright, so there we've got both of our little boxes. So this one, you can see like one's a little bit smaller, so it's going to tuck in very nicely. And that is fantastic. So let's go ahead, take our cards, ahead and pop it into the bottom. There we go. Pop on the top. There we go. Got our belly band. Now I do like to put the belly band on like this. I'm able to kind of get a little bit of a better feel, finagle it a little bit more if I need to, and then just line it up and get it on there. There you go. You got your belly band. And so to open it, all they're going to do, pop that off, pop the lid off, and then they have their cards. Now I am going to, you know, decorate these a little bit and dress them up. Probably use some like layering circles or, ooh, these stitch circles, maybe to get a nice little message going on the front of these two boxes. And you can notice on maybe this one, I did do like a little extra decorative scoring on this one, just cause I could. And you know, sometimes that's all you need, just that little bit of something. You could like do another score mark along the edge of here. Scoring is fun. Alright, so that's it for today's project. I hope this helps you in, you know, packaging up your cards so that you can start making these as gifts that you can give to your loved ones. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please remember to like and subscribe. I love hearing your comments. Feel free to leave me some of those. Remember, a full list of the products I used can be found on the coordinating blog post. The link to that is in the description bar below. Links to all current Stampin' Up! Catalogs can be found on my blog. Just head on over there, and on the right-hand side there's the links to the downloadable PDFs. If you want paper copies of the catalogs, all you have to do is become my client, and as long as you've ordered something within the last 6 months, I send you those catalogs free of charge. Shop 24/7 at my Stampin' Up! Online store. Link is in the description bar below. It's ecdesignstudios.stampinup.net. Let's see, what else? Celebration is still going on. For every $50 you spend, you qualify for a celebration item from the brochure. And there is new stuff coming out, I believe, the week that this video goes live. So 2 new stamp sets and a glimmer paper assortment. Ooh, it's so pretty. I've seen it. And the other 2 stamp sets, they're pretty awesome too. What else? If you want to qualify for the celebration items, but you're not sure, you know, you want to buy stuff, Paper Pumpkin is on sale. And I do have a post to that on my website that gives you all of the information. Basically a 3-month prepaid subscription. So you're going to get 3 months of Paper Pumpkin, and then you will qualify for a celebration item. So that's a way to get your item without having to do anything else. Paper Pumpkin, it's fantastic. I love it. It's great if you have kids, if you just want that easy craft time. Let's see, what else? I'm sure there's more. Oh, my February Stamp Club Carousel birthday. There's a post over on my blog giving you all the information of that and the hostess code that you need to use in order for me to know that you want to be in the club. And I send you out the paper materials already pre-cut and pre-dyed, and if there's embossing, then it's pre-embossed too. All you have to do is stamp and put it all together, and you will have 4 cards of 2 different designs and 2 Project Life cards. Alright, seriously, I'm done talking now. So until next time, happy crafting. Bye!